To tell him I'm on duty. I'm on duty.
Slow and steady, like turtle.
It was good.
Okay, turn down my volume.
All right. I call to order the city council special meeting, for the city of Petoskey for April 11th, 2022. I ask that you rise with me for the pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Terry, would you call roll?
Sure. Demore.
Present.
Shields.
Here.
Wagner.
Here.
Walker.
Present.
Murphy.
Present, we have a quorum, actually 5 here. 5 here. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Oh, it's off.
It was on.
It was on. Okay, next is new business consideration and possible approval of the city manager employment contract, and I'll turn that over to city manager, current city manager, Al Terry.
Sure, we have the proposed agreement that was negotiated between Shane Horn, the city attorney, and myself. It pretty much follows the parameters the city council had discussed. It has a city manager salary of $152,000 a year. It will pay moving and relocation expenses. It'll be reimbursed up to $10,000. There's an annual paid vacation of 4 weeks. Retirement is a 401k pension plan with the city contributing 14%. Vehicle allowance of $500 per month. You can flip it again. Next slide. Severance pay, 6 months salary upon leaving. Cell phone reimbursement is $40 per month, which is what all your supervisors and department heads, et cetera, get. And then the other standard city benefits, which you'll receive, is 56 hours of personal leave time, 24 hours of floating holidays, $25,000 in life insurance benefits, and the short-term sick and disability policy. So those were the basic things that were included as far as the monetary items. And of course, there are some other legal languages as far as duties and that type of thing. I think there was a question, or there was one change to the original agreement that was sent out to staff regarding the evaluation form of the city manager. It talked about it'll be agreed upon by both city manager and city council, and we've changed that language to city council for providing city evaluation, city manager evaluation. And Shane Horn is in agreement with that change in that language. So we're all set on that. I think there's also a question that Councilmember Demore had from one of her constituents regarding the 14% retirement payment. In the city has paid that for the last 3 city managers. It's a key employee, tends to be higher than others. All other city employees on defined contribution plans receive 10%. Other cities, I mean, like Charlevoix, they give you a MERS C1 defined benefit plus 7.5% contributions, and Harbor Springs pays 11.5% contributions, and counties and what have you are 10% or so. So we're kind of in the ballpark. 3 to 6, like he mentioned in the email, is extremely low. I'm not sure who works for that right now. That is very low. We were losing employees because of our poor defined contribution plan, so we had to raise it. So I'll take any questions.
Any questions, council? If not, I'd like to ask if there's an interest in a motion.
So moved.
I have a motion from Mr. Moore. Do I have a second? I have a second from Ms. Walker. Any other discussion, council, regarding this contract that we're about to approve? There being none, I take it to the public. Does the public wish to weigh in on this contract? All right. I then take it back to Mr. Terry for roll call.
Sure. Demore,
Aye.
Walker,
Aye.
Wagner,
Yes.
Shields,
Yes.
and Murphy.
Yes. Motion passes 5-0. We are going to have a new city manager. Al, you talked to him starting in June or something like that. You thought?
Correct. I will get the copy of the signed agreement to him and he'll sign it. And then after that, he said he'd be looking to give his notice. So I say 60 days or a little bit more maybe from here on.
So miscellaneous public comment. Does anyone in the public wish to speak at this time? Nobody up there, nobody here. Council, do you have anything you wish to say? Usually I give you at least a little blurb at the end. It isn't listed on the agenda, but is there anything you'd like to say? Starting with Mr. Wagner.
You know, it's been a long time since we had Mr. Horn here, and just thank you all again for the outstanding process. Great to work with all of you on it.
Ms. Walker.
I am excited for our community and Mr. Horn jumping on board as our new city manager. I know that he's going to hit the ground running. He already has a lot of information as he's done his research and his homework, and that was reflected in his interview. So I'm very excited for him being onboarded.
Mr. Shields.
Also looking forward to Mr. Horn being here. A quick question, do the beef and stick pickups, all that's coming this spring, can you send those dates around to council?
Sure.
Be armed with those
Okay.
dates for, when I get those questions.
Yes.
Thank you.
It'll be in the Petoskey News Review on the front page usually, isn't it?
And taxpayers normally
I'm
get
not
an
sure.
insert in their tax bill usually, and there's usually like a 2-page document.
I know we have some inserts as well. Yeah.
Usually the city puts on their website.
I see Sarah shaking her head.
Sorry.
On the website, Alex made, and it is going out into the bill, the next bill. Also, if you advertise.
Thank you, Sarah Beck.
Anyone else? Mr. Bourne.
I just want to echo your sentiments, Brian. Thank you for the collaborative collegial process that we underwent in the selection of the new city manager. Thank you.
And my summary on it is that the big thanks goes not just to Al and the negotiations on this last piece, but to you guys, as I expressed before. This is the most important job this council has, is to hire a leader for the city. And hopefully we look forward to this. And I know we all feel very positive. And I love the feeling of positivity in us that we have for this new Shane Horn coming in, and we're all looking forward to it. And thank you for all you do for the city, because without you guys, we wouldn't end up with the great guy that we have. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor John.
Okay. There being no further business to come before this council, I call this meeting adjourned at 5:21.